With great power comes great responsibility. We now have the third generation Yonex Astrox 99 Pro, almost 4 years to the day since the second generation racket came out. So at the time of launch, Yonex will have the full line of the Yonex Astrox 99 refresh, including the Tour, Game and Play models on top of this Pro. And as usual, they look almost identical for all models, and for this version of Astrox 99 here, more so than ever. But we'll focus on the Pro model in this video, and I'll explain a lot more in detail about the Tour, Game and Play in the next video. Check it out here. In terms of looks, all the Astrox 99 models will carry this black and green model colorway, and only one colorway this time round instead of two for the previous generation. The previous generation obviously had the white color and the cherry sunburst. There's also the feeling of mottled tiger skin on these Astrox 99 third generations, but there's also a sunrise segment on the racket with the red, yellow and orange around the frame. This also reminds me that Yonex is launching new colors of string within its X-Volt range in green for the X-Volt 65 and orange for the X-Volt 68, which matches the colors of the Astrox 99 here. However, I'm not a big fan of the white speckle of dust look on the racket frame and shaft. It reminds me of someone spilling flour on a black kitchen counter, and I keep unconsciously trying to rub them off on the racket. Very funny, I know. They are however covered by a nice layer of glossy finish, and so you're not going to be able to remove the flour off the racket in this instance. Besides that, there's also plenty of other changes compared to the previous generation too, besides its looks. Remember the row of bigger grommets? Gone. String density? Changed. Racket handle butt cap? It's shiny now. Power assist bumper? Updated. Shared grommets on the top? It's now back to single pass grommets now. And so for the first time, as far as I can tell, I see 4 different colored grommets on a single Yonex racket. There's the standard black ones, the green power assist bumper at the top, the orange grommets on the lower half of the racket, and the cool frosted semi-transparent U grommets on the T joints. 4 different colors there. And certainly in more ways than one, this Astrox 99 Pro has leveraged a lot of Yonex's development from their most recent Astrox 88S and D Pro rackets. This generation of the power assist bumpers was also introduced with the Astrox 88 there, and the flexible repulsive composite material was also introduced at the same time with the CFR, carbon fiber rubber material, embedded in the Pro model of the racket, whilst the CSR, carbon shell rubber, is used on the Tour and Game models here on the Astrox 99 release. Sticking with the frame and grommet, the 4 rows of bigger grommets from the previous generation are now gone and replaced with the standard size grommets. This generation of the 99 Pro also updated its gaps in between the strings, as one of the strong points of the previous generation 99 Pro was its huge sweet spot with the bigger gaps in between each string. This generation of the 99 Pro shows a more consistent gap in between each string, especially around the center region of the racket, which Yonex calls it the concentrated sweet spot, which felt great in play. More on the playing side later in the video. In the meantime, remember to also take care and protect your precious racket frames with the premium racket protection tape from ckbw.com/shop, and check out the super limited edition sign prints too. We have some new recent editions, and when they run out, they're gone forever. The protection tapes and sign prints come with free delivery worldwide, so do check them out. And back to the Astrox 99 Pro. As I had mentioned earlier, gone are the shared grommets at the 2 and 10 o'clock regions, replaced with Yonex's 4 rows of single pass grommets, which are more commonly seen in the high-end rackets releases. One more change that is very visual is the butt cap. Gone are the traditionally recognized Yonex logoed butt cap with Japan on the Pro models, and they're replaced with what Yonex calls the lightweight end cap, specifically designed and selected to tip the weight distribution of the racket towards the head of it. For anyone that's ever removed an end cap or butt cap from a handle before, you'll know that there's not a lot of weight in there to begin with, but I guess every little bit counts in this instance. So in terms of specs, the Astrox 99 Pro comes with a frame height of 23.5 centimeters with a width of 18.3 centimeters. The frame thickness is 9.8 millimeters, with 90% of it recessed instead of the fully recessed all the way through, as their B5 to B8 grommets are not recessed in this instance. It carries a shaft diameter of 6.7 millimeters with a shaft length of 22 centimeters. It also comes with a handle length of 16.5 centimeters here. This is a 4UG5 model, and obviously I strung it with my usual setup of Aerobite at 27 by 29 pounds. The racket is rated to 28 pounds of tension for the 4U model and 29 for the 3U model. Also, if you ever need any badminton related equipment, check out Central Sports. They have been the home of badminton in the UK for more than 40 years. It's a one-stop shop for every badminton player, whether you're just getting started, a regular club player, or competing at the highest level. Central Sports will cater to all your badminton needs, and you can get your favorite racket brands with free upgrades, including getting a free custom autograph on your racket, where you can have a flag and custom text on your favorite racket. Central Sports also provides clothing, shoe, and bag customization options for you, so you can personalize all your equipment to your liking. They look good, don't they? You can check out the store in person and online, and remember to always use my discount code of CKYW for additional discounts too. Thank you again to Central Sports. So, how does this play? Remember I said at the start, with great power comes great responsibility. You now have a responsibility to take care of your shoulder now, as this Astrox 99 Pro is incredibly head heavy. This is a 4U model, and I genuinely cannot imagine how the 3U model will feel when you're playing with it. Put it this way, the swing weight numbers are almost identical to the first generation Victor Thruster Ruger in 3U. So this Astrox 99 Pro is an absolute beast, and the head is very, very heavy. Anything mid-court, anything of the fast and flat stuff is very, very slow unless you're very, very strong and or have a lot of time in preparation. Anything coming from up high is lovely, clears, smashes, superb, but anything that's down to up, you better be relaxed and ready in this instance. Fast racket stuff, it's great if you're going for small movements, like you keep your wrist at chest height and use your fingers really, really well. The racket stability is absolutely amazing for this racket, and the power stuff is absolutely effortless during the hitting phase. It's more the prep phase and recovery phase that's worrying. Anyone that wants to play with this beast for a long term better start putting extra work on your deltoids and also your rotator cuffs, or you will be crying at some point. Maybe it's also just a technique perspective, but using this head heavy racket really forced me to focus on having my racket in front of me as far forward as possible around the chest area. Really focusing on the fingers here, which is really, really important. Compared to the Astrox 100ZZ, which I've been recently testing, the Victor Axelsen model, the 99 Pro feels so much heavier in the head. It makes the 100ZZ feels fast, but the stiffness is different. The 100ZZ feels a bit more whippy in this instance compared to the 99 Pro, which is consistently stiff and stable throughout. Obviously, this is an incredibly powerful racket, but this racket isn't for me, as I prefer faster and easier to use rackets. But this Astrox 99 Pro does have incredible stability and power. It just feels rock solid and calm. I guess you can't even panic swing with so much head weight, but the connection you get when you're hitting from up top downwards is amazing. The slightly more concentrated sweet spot feels good when you connect. But if you're looking for slightly gentler versions of this third generation Astrox 99s, check out my Astrox 99 Pro Tour gameplay comparison for all 4 rackets here and in the description below. There are some surprises there. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.